The stupidest times of my life is the times where I couldn't even go to the barbershop. I gotta sit in the barbershop with the blick underneath the towel that they put over you. I gotta get the barber closest to the door to be able to see the coming in. Trashiest time of my life. Couldn't go outside to do nothing. Garbage. You gotta go out of town to do everything. And y'all voluntarily want to live like this? If you really want to live like the rappers, I can tell you some skills that'll get you the money. I had an electrician come to my crib to do some work. He was here for 3 hours. He made $300. Do the math, bro. He makes $100. He makes $100 an hour. Electrician. Father, son owned. Are you willing to dedicate a year to trade school to learn electricity? You're not doing nothing anyway, bro. What are you doing? Get you a job, dedicate 1 year to trade school, get the trade and you're fine. Remember, these are the jobs that did not shut down during the pandemic. These are the jobs that ramped up during the pandemic. Because now that we don't have foot traffic, we can start to get done that we couldn't get done as easily when we had the foot traffic and the car traffic. So during the pandemic is when people, what do you think the PPP loans were for? What do you think the SBA loans were for? It was to make repairs to places that needed the repairs anyway, but no better time than now when you're shut down anyway to do the repairs. What kind of repairs are they talking about? Plumbing, new pipes, air conditioning, HVAC, electricity work, electricians, carpentry work, drywalling. That's the money, guys. That's where it's at. And let's say you don't have the money for trade school. Let's say you don't got the credit. You don't got the whatever. You got YouTube. You know how I learned how to shoot and edit my own videos? YouTube. You know how I learned how to mix and master my own music? YouTube. You know how I learned how to disperse my own music so I don't have to rely on somebody taking 60% of my music? Every time I drop a song, I make 92% of my money. 92% of my money. I learned how to do that from YouTube. It's there. Do you know how much asbestos treatment pays? Have you guys ever looked into anything like that? Some of you guys spent money. Do y'all have y'all OSHA license? Thank you for putting all of those in there. You guys, it's right there in the chat. Humble yourself, man. Humble yourself. You need help. You need help. Men, feel free to fucking say it. You need help. You don't know what you're doing. You have no idea where you're going. In life, you're inside of a town that you've never been to in your life, never seen before, and you're just wandering around. That's what your life is like. Like you got implanted into a fucking town. You have no idea. You've never been there before, and you're just walking around. Stop and ask somebody for directions. Wouldn't that be fair to do at this point? What do you have to lose? What have you gained? Nothing. Stop and ask somebody for directions. You guys really listen to these posts where people be like, yo, I did this on my own. I made this on my own. Ain't nobody help me. Them niggas lying, bro. Them niggas lying. Oh, wait. That's some of the worst shit that they ever told black people is to get it alone. Them niggas lying. They lying. They had grandma to help them when they fell back on hard times. They had mommy and daddy to help them when they fell back on hard times. If they didn't, they wound up with a spouse that they fell back on hard times. These dudes did not make it on their own. Lil Baby did not make it on his own. Thugger actually paid him to get out of the streets, and that's how he wound up doing it in the first place. Then P gave him another opportunity. These people didn't do it alone. You don't either. Just stop and ask for help. Your life is such chaos. You live stressful every fucking day. Bruh. Just ask somebody for help. And don't ask niggas who can't help themselves. That's another mistake we make. Going to ask people for help that can't even help themselves. You just gotta stop and think of a person who you can ask for genuine help. Because you don't know what you're doing. Study, learn, get books. If you don't have space for the book, these are just the books that I had out that I was looking at. Stop and study and get books. If you don't know what books to get, reach out to people who have books. Ask them what they read. And these are just some of the ones that... Got the bookshelf right there. I keep the bookshelf right next to me. Learning all the skills needed. But to turn this around, that's what we're going to have to do. Drop a like. Get over to the YouTube channel, Low-Key Lowski on YouTube. Subscribe. Share the video. You already know.